and welcome to another episode of the Anime Lounge Short Flights. I'm your host Lance, here to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 42 slash 18, whatever you're following, 42 in chronological order, or 18 of Season 2. All right, so let's get to some of the news that's going around the internet. Today's episode was delayed by a day. Totally fine. Mappa is going crazy with everything they're putting out, so you can't blame them because they're just they're a studio that's getting hit hard with content, and of course, I'm sure they're not getting paid enough, and they just don't have any employees. So we need to give them their space. If they're having a hard time, then we need to give them their time if we want our quality to stay. So we'll see how the rest of the season pulls out because I tried doing a little bit of googling. Sounds like it's looking like nothing is confirmed. Everything is supposed to come out to date, but of course, can't really expect that if today's episode was delayed and there's only 4 episodes left, I think. So I guess we'll just see. So let's talk about this episode. Um, Lots of slow walking in this episode. I don't know about you guys, but that bothered me a lot. I don't know if the quality of Mappa just being drained out and not getting the enough time to really pull out a lot of interesting stuff, or if that was supposed to be just the intentions of this episode itself. Like Nanami, he was walking a lot in the beginning of the episode, which was a fine. I mean, we can talk about the parallels to him wanting to retire, not retire, but escape to a beach versus continuously fighting these curses. But aside from Nanami walking, Yuji was walking super slow way too often. Uh, non or not, I mean, Mahito was walking super slow at sometimes. Like there was just a lot of moments that they dragged out to really kill some time in this episode, and I caught it and it bothered me. But oh well, it's fine. But at the beginning of this episode, Nanami is he's done, man. I knew it was coming. As soon as you're hearing like that symphonic music in the background, you got some beautiful music, and he's on a beautiful beach. But at the same time, in reality, he's fighting all these curses. Dude's body is burnt half to a crisp, and he's still just out there murking everybody, getting all those kills in. I knew he was gonna die. I was like, damn, right there. But what do you expect? Dude's been putting in his overtime since as long as we've known him. So his time finally came. That was sad. I'm kind of surprised Yuji didn't have like a more explosive reaction to his death because he sat there and he watched the whole thing. Mario turned him into a blob and then exploded him right in front of his own eyes. But he reacted nonetheless. So that's fine. So he attacks Mahito, Yuji does, and going toe to toe with him. Mahito is just throwing all these crazy, like little tricks at him, and it's interesting. Mahito's just messing with him the whole time. Like every time that he had a little blob thing just expand, like they were encasing every hallway with blobs over and over again, but none of those times were they ever like crushed. I don't know. It's interesting. I did find a pretty funny scene. I'm sure you guys caught it too when they're fighting in the elevator and they're falling, and then like their sweat is all over their faces, and they come face to face, and it looks like they're almost about to kiss. Mahito puckers up, and it looks like he's gonna do it, but then his mouth turns into like a blade, and then like he shoots it at Itadori, misses. I thought that was pretty funny. I laughed out loud. So, what do you guys think of that scene too? It was funny. I needed that one because I needed to laugh because this there's a lot of great action and there's a lot of low moments too. So I needed a funny scene like that just to pick me up a little bit. All right, and then the final real big thing about this episode is Mahito running into Nobara Kugasaki. And they're outside, and this is only possible because Mahito split himself into 2 different bodies. One body went to go fight and kill Nanami and fight Itadori, and then the other body went to go, run into Kugasaki. And he made a comment in the end that he needs to bring Kugasaki's body to Yuji in order to, I don't know, do some more damage or something. So that's not sounding too good. Is something going to happen to Kugasaki? I mean, she's crazy. She puts up a good fight for herself. and we always see her come through in the end. So how is she going to do against Mahito? Because Mahito is really, really proven to be quite the foe. So can Kugisaki get out of this? I'm a little scared for her. So I guess we'll see. The fights are gonna continue coming. I can't wait to keep seeing them come. Itadori, he's got his curse techniques. He's punching a lot. I'm glad to see that. I can't wait to see more. And let's just hope that Mappa can pull through and continue giving us our amazing anime content because we love them and we really appreciate what they do for us. So let's just hope that Mappa pulls through. So thanks for watching another episode. If you haven't already, please follow the Anime Show on Facebook and Instagram. Stay up to date on everything anime related, and we will catch you guys next episode.